Alright, I have another optic unboxing. This time it is the Steiner R1X. This is my second Steiner product. The last one I got was their Mark V battle light. As you can see, their packaging is similar. So in the case, it comes with what I believe is just a spacer, and it comes with two CR123 batteries and the optic itself. The batteries are placed in this compartment right here. You have to undo these 4 screws. The screws are captured in this plate, and the plate does have rubber O-rings to seal around the battery compartment. What is special about this optic is it has a 4-dot reticle. So what it's supposed to do is help you compensate for the shot at CQB ranges. You have your main dot you zero at, and then you have additional dots to compensate for closer shots. So looking up close at this optic, it looks a little bit different from everything else. You have some very nice cuts around it. This optic is heavy. It comes in at 19 ounces. That is heavier than what you guys would be used to, like the Eotech as far as 1X optics. Comparing the size to the Eotech, the footprint is a little bit smaller than the Eotech, the amount of rail space it will take up, and the overall height of the Eotech, it is shorter. So with this, you can full co-witness your iron sights. Other sights you might want to compare it to are the more popular aim point size. This is a 6-hour, but similar in size for these other little red dots with incredible battery life. So if you have a riser mount, the footprint might be about the same. You just have this little ledge back here that protrudes. That will take up some more space. Another large optic is the LCO. These look about quite similar in size and footprint as far as the rail space. What I do notice, this optic has a very large viewing window, even larger than the LCO, especially larger than the Eotech. And one of my new favorite optics is the DI Optical EG1C. It has an even larger viewing window than this. So as far as the controls, you have your brightness controls. It has, I believe, 5 daytime settings and 2 night vision. Down is obviously to turn the brightness down, up is up. This is to turn it on and off, and also to change the reticle. You have your windage right here, elevation right here. It does come with a QD mount option. I just got the regular mount. It does seem to be of good quality. And then it did come with a spacer, I guess, if you want to do a lower co-witness. I'm not sure what the point of that is. But this mount that it does come with seems to be in good order. As far as the reticle goes, right now it is on a 1-dot reticle. I doubt you guys will be able to see it. I believe it's supposed to be a 2 MOA, but it looks very, very small. I would have to say that might be a 1 MOA. So when you click this button over here just once, it's going to change it to the 4-dot reticle. And I know that's looking just like a huge blur to you all, but those are 4 individual dots. I'll probably have to take some close-ups, actual still pictures, to try to get the reticle in focus for you all to be able to tell. But right off the bat, for the price point of this optic and what it offers, I do not think it's worth the price. For CQB ranges, I believe anybody who is in that position and is trained well enough, they do not need anything like this. And people in my position who are not trained, At that, I will be thinking in the heat of the moment to get to the second dot, get to the third dot. I'm 7 yards away, adjust. I'm just going to put the red dot and, go for it. Another downside is battery life. This only has a 750 hour battery life. That is Eotech level battery life, especially when you consider, this is a holographic sight. It chews up a lot of battery life. So you have, that big ring. But when you just have 4 little dots or just 1 dot and you don't have a couple thousand hours worth of battery life, that is kind of a downside, a drawback to it. Whereas with this, you have 5 years. Optics like this, you have 5 years. And even on something like this, you have, I believe, 7,000 hours of battery life on it. This thing is heavy, low battery life. It's not popular out there, not that many aftermarket mounting options, so I can see why it's not that popular to mount on rifles, why I don't see that many pictures of it or people choosing this optic. But I'm gonna give it a chance. I don't know what I'm going to mount it on yet. Just stay tuned. Look for a further in-depth review once I actually put some rounds through a rifle with this on top of it.